APA Dangerous Game Extreme. What led us to develop this bow? Well, our primary goal was to offer a hunting bow with the highest levels of kinetic energy and stability. And in order to do that, we had to rebuild this bow completely from ground up. I'm going to go through the specs with you, and then we'll go into some of the details about the bow. Starting off with axle to axle on it. We wanted to keep the bow fairly compact and maneuverable, so we're at 32 and 5/16 of an inch axle to axle. Physical weight is 4.2 pounds. It's nice and light to maneuver. Brace height is 5 and 5/16 of an inch. Draw length range is 24 inches all the way to 30 inches, available in half-inch increments using modules. Let off is 80%, and it has an IBO speed rating of 363 feet per second, which is an amazing amount of power, especially where this bow is available in high draw weights as well. Now, to build this bow, like I said earlier, we had to rebuild it from ground up. I'm going to start with the cam. On this bow, we have a new X2 cam that has better positioning for our cam lock technology. And for those of you who are not familiar with our cam lock, it allows you to lock the cam using a pin in your tool center to break down your bow, change your strings and cables in the field, do any tuning or adjustments on the bow without any tools. Not even an Allen wrench is required. Basically, it's a toolless tuning system is what we put into most of our APA bows. As well, on this cam, we have a new indicator needle that we positioned on our rotating draw stop, which allows you to precisely set that draw stop to your liking at full draw, so you can repeat that position, as well as when you're setting your timing on the bow, you can refer to that and really make it much easier and simpler to time and tune your APA bow. Moving down into the limb, we have a new twin flex limb that is more efficient and more durable than the previous generation, as well as a little quieter on the shot. So the combination of these two items together, we were able to reduce sound and vibration and increase efficiency at the same time. Now the riser has been upgraded, so it's lighter, stiffer, and has more features, such as our new Pro Connect technology has now been put into the King Cobra Dangerous Game Extreme. We have 3 different Pro Connect technologies on this riser. I'll go through them with you here. So one will be our shoulder sling. On the top and bottom of the bow, we have a hole where you can plug in a quick detached sling right into the riser, allowing you to free up your hands. Let's say you're going into a long hike or climbing up in the mountains or whatever, so now you have your hands free to carry other gear that if you need. Another thing we've done is allowed you now to put the shoulder sling on either side of the bow. Depending on your configurations, if you have your quiver, arrows, and so on, you can actually use either side of the bow to carry it into your on your hike. So, and it's very easy to remove. Push the button, take it off, throw it in your backpack, in your pocket, you're done. Now, the next Pro Connect technology is our Pro Connect sight mounting system. This is a really unique way that we've developed to allow the use of an OEM bracket that comes with your dovetail sight to be sunk into the riser, making it very flush. So that way, when you put your arrows and your quiver, everything's tight and in line. So now the sight would slide in, and as you can see, I'm going to try to show you here on the camera, so everything's flat. So your arrows could come right inside tight, keeping everything really well balanced and out of the way when you're hunting. And the third Pro Connect technology is our Pro Connect stabilizer mounting system. So you'll see here we have 2 positions that have built-in quick detach right into the riser. So you get 2 titanium barrels, slide the barrel into the riser, give it a quarter turn, and your stabilizer is locked in place. You can have a choice of moving a shorter one on the bottom or the top. It's your personal preference. One thing to note, on that titanium barrel, you'll see there's a fastener that'll come with the bow, and this will allow you to insert the fastener through the riser, and this will lock the barrel in place, making it so it's a standard disconnect where you just simply unscrew your stabilizer, or you just remove the fastener and you have a quick detach. So it gives you the option. Now, on this riser, we also added the new arrow rest direct mounting system. So it's a variety of arrow rests out there now that you will use without using the standard mounting bolts. We do offer that still, where you have two positions to bolt on any rest, and this prevents it from rotating. But the new direct mount rest is now compatible with this new DGX. So overall, it's been a complete package where everything's working together to achieve the shootability and speed and performance at the same time. Now, I want to talk a bit about the brace height. Now, this bow does have a 5 5/16 brace height, which is a little bit on the shorter end to get you that extra power. But a very important measurement that we need to talk about is the dynamic brace height. So this will be considered the static brace height. The dynamic brace height is when you draw the bow back, the cams will roll back towards you, the limbs will move back a little bit towards you. And what you want to measure, I'm just going to put this ruler to show you how that would look. When that cam rolls over, you measure the point where the string is leaving the cam on top as well as on the bottom. You have your straight line from them, and you measure the distance from this straight line to the handle, and this is your dynamic brace height. This is basically the brace height at full draw on your bow. And this is 7 inches on this King Cobra DGX, which is an incredible brace height for a high power, high performance bow. And this adds a lot of accuracy to your shot. When you're at full draw, it prevents the bow from torquing easily, so everything stays more in line, because the longer you can have a solid section coming towards you, you have less string floating in the air to twist back and forth. So you'll feel that right away. It's just like when you draw the bow back, you'll feel like it's hard to torque it, therefore adding accuracy and consistency to your shot, you know. So why choose the King Cobra DGX? Well, if you're looking for power and excellent shootability, this is your bow. If you have a short draw length and you're trying to take advantage of something that's going to give you more power, more kinetic energy, flatter arrow, I have a short draw length myself. This would be a great choice for me, for example, because most bows are measured at IBO, which is 30 inches in draw or longer. And what happens, most people that are not that long in the draw, they'll lose that power. They won't get the speed that they think they're getting, right? Well, now, this nice thing about this bow, it only loses 10 feet per second for every inch in draw length, making it very efficient for the shorter draw archer. Or if you have a hunt coming up, for example, where you require heavy draw weights, such as a dangerous game hunt, for instance, this bow is available at 80, 90, and 100 pounds of draw weight. So it's going to give you the kinetic energy that is required, or even maybe more than required, to take down any animal on a hunt like that. For more information on this bow, please visit us at aparchery.com or contact your local dealer. I hope I answered most of the questions for you guys, but you feel free to comment below or email us if you have additional questions. We'll do more videos and show you more. All right, thanks again for watching. We'll see you guys next time.